Good morning, it's the 2nd of August 2019. We are at Charles de Gaulle Airport and we're off to Disneyland Paris. We got into Charles de Gaulle about half 11 last night because we knew that we were going to land late. Instead of trying to get to the park, we just decided to stay at the airport because I think the last Magic Shuttle leaves at 10 PM and the last train's about 10:30. So we knew we'd be cutting it fine, and I didn't really want to spend about €100 on a taxi there. So we stayed at the Holiday Inn. We got the room for £24 for the night because I had points through IHG where we stayed previously in Holiday Inns. So I think it was 15,000 points or 10,000 points maybe, and for £24, so a lot better than getting €100 on a taxi. And now we're off back over to the main airport terminal to get on the Magic Shuttle and head to Val d'Europe because we're staying off site this time. So if, like us, you decide to spend the night at Charles de Gaulle Airport, the Holiday Inn Express, Mercure, Inside by Amelia and Moxie, you need to head towards the parking PR. And then there's also Hilton, Ibis, a few others, but they're all at Terminal 3. And the Sheraton and any ones that you need to get to by the shuttle bus, just stay at Terminal 2. So the magical shuttle goes from Terminal 2F, so that's where you arrive from baggage reclaim for 2F, and then there's an Andy. If you follow the Marks and Spencer's food, and then you just walk down towards the bus depot. You walk down towards the bus and there is, if it'll focus, no it's not going to focus, a very small sign that says Magical Shuttle. So if you get in the Magical Shuttle, don't forget to give your ticket a scan because you can win things. And it's... oh, no win this time. So as I said earlier, we're staying off-site this time and we're staying at the Ibis in Val d'Europe. We've just come and we were expecting to just leave our bag, but our room was actually ready, so I'm going to give you a very quick room tour. So, literally have door, bed, little window area, little seated area, TV, and then in standard Ibis fashion, it's a full little like space cubicle thing is for the bathroom part. It's also got like a multi-adapter for French plugs and USB sockets, but that is about 3 times more plugs than you get in a Disney hotel. So it's a budget hotel, so we have paid £180 total, and that's for 2 adults for 2 nights. It doesn't include breakfast. If you want breakfast, it was an extra €10 per person, but we can get breakfast at the fast service at Sequoia Lodge for €9 per person, so we might as well do that. The good thing about it though is, even though it's not on site, it is really easy to get to. So if I show you from outside of our window, so just outside of the hotel is the RER stop for Val d'Europe. That is 1 stop away from Chessy, where Disneyland Paris is, and the trains run every 5 minutes. So we're only 10 minutes away from the park. And just like that, we're at the park. So if you're coming by train from Val d'Europe on the RER, there's a new south exit from the actual train station. We took that and went through security with absolutely no queue, and it brings you in alongside this way to the World of Disney shop. The security that you go through if you've been through the main train station exit is absolutely jam-packed. Probably about a 25-minute wait. So definitely take the New South exit because it's a lot quicker. And now we're in the park and we have no plans, which usually means we'll start with It's a Small World. me again. I'm beginning to think that it's jinxed, so that if you sit on the right you don't actually get to shoot properly, and it's just not working halfway through, and it's got nothing to do with the fact that I'm actually just a really rubbish shot. But yeah, so for this weekend Andy's currently 1-0 up. Now we're off to try and get a fast pass for Star Tours, fingers crossed. So we're just walking straight onto Star Tours because apparently it only has a 15-minute queue, but we get the feeling that it's more of a 30-minute queue based on where it's queuing up to. Let's see. So the queue for Star Tours was definitely more than 15 minutes, it was more about half an hour. But before we joined the queue we picked up some fast passes, so we literally queued up, came off the ride and then went straight back on with the fast pass, which is pretty good. And it's actually still, like, this fast pass is still available now, and it's only on a 20-minute wait time as well, so if you wanted to you could just do back to back to back, which we've done previously and managed to do 5 times before we ended up with full motion sickness and sat in Victoria's feeling really ill, so I don't recommend it. I think we're planning now to maybe head over to It's a Small World, or maybe do PhilharMagic while we're over this way. I'm not sure. We'll see. Check the app for wait times. It's 25 minutes for It's a Small World. Minutes for Crush's coaster. I'm guessing that's broken down and has only just reopened. No way, that's usually 35 minutes. Phantom Manor has reopened and is only on a 25-minute wait, so maybe Phantom Manor.
20 minutes later.
Perhaps you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. It asks to make autumn butterflies. It appears everyone is doomed to Phantom Manor. Even you? And notice this. This chamber has no windows and no doors, which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Par ailleurs, il y a plaisir de vous aider.
Shorty Smith. So short that that's the end of the wall. So as you saw, we decided to go on Phantom Manor because it's the first time that it's been open whilst we've been in the park since we spent like 2 years doing it up, and it's definitely worth the 2 years that they've been doing it. Everything that is great about Phantom Manor is still there, and like my favourite scene of all, the banquet scene where they've got the dancing ghosts, all of that is still amazing, but it's just like little things where they've just improved the technology. So like the singing heads look less like the head from Art Attack when, if you're a 90s kid from the UK, and look more like actual ghouly heads. So it's so good. And the queue, even though it was 25 minutes, it moves really quickly because everyone's getting taken into that first lift in batches, so you feel like you're always constantly moving. So it's actually not too bad to wait for. And then obviously once you're down the lift, it's got so much theming you don't even realise that you're still actually in a queue. Definitely recommend, and I think we're going to go back on it probably tomorrow. Yeah. Now we're going to go head up Main Street and have a look in Emporium and do some more pin shopping probably. And then we have reservations at Walt's, so we're going to go and have sort of a late lunch, early tea there. So we're just in Walt's and I've ordered the Sweet Main Street, which is the Walt's exclusive non-alcoholic cocktail that has a glow teeny thing in it and a stack of candy floss. I'm very excited by this drink. In the hotel room now. It's only actually 7:30 at night, but after we came out of Walt's, I think just generally having a 3-course meal and it being really warm, we just didn't feel like doing any more rides, so we've pottered around the shops a little bit, bought some pins and then headed back to the hotel. We thought just have a rest and get an early night so that we can get to the park for extra magic hours tomorrow. If hopefully. We're not very good at getting up for extra magic hours, but maybe the fact that we have to go further will encourage us more. Not holding much hope, but we'll see. If you want to see any of the pins that I currently have for trade or for sale, have a look on my Instagram, which I will put a pop-up somewhere on the screen now, and it is linked in the description as well. I have quite a few pins that I'm really desperate to find because I need them to complete sets. So have a look. But that's where I'm going to leave the vlog for today. Thanks for watching. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you want to subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 2. Bye!